What's up, Scyushi Squad? We are back in some more, and it's Luxion week. Yup, this idiot's here in the hub again. Do we got anything else? Oh, we got new Gasper instead of Casper. I kind of like that. Still got the Shadow's Eve event, oddly enough. It's not going to be here for very long, though. That's for darn sure. But let's take a quick peek at this guy's inventory. I was busy working on another video that's going to come out pretty soon. Okay, these are not bad. Sebastian in particular, he's actually like really rare. He was a mount that you could get in the store way back in the day, so now it's in Luxion's inventory. And then this is kind of a cool mount, I guess. But let's go through them. So the Restorative Emblem, I don't think anybody's gonna want this. Temporarily boosts health regen. Health regen is one of the garbage stats of the game that doesn't really do anything. I'm assuming just because the Trove player market is insane, yeah, of course people are still selling this for over 400k, even though why would you ever? Okay. But anyways, then there's going to end up being Sebastian, which I have a mod on right now that changes Sebastian, so just ignore it. But I do really enjoy Sebastian. I think it's a really cool mount. In particular, it just, I don't know, there's just something about him that's really cool. Now it kind of makes sense that his price is a little bit more expensive just because of the fact that it's a really rare item, and it's also really goofy, and it's kind of an item linked directly to Trove's heritage because it is like one of the first mounts ever into the entire game, right? That's why we have Slow Sebastian as the starting version of the mount that just has less movement speed. Okay, there, okay? That's what Sebastian looks like. I mean, you could just equip Slow Sebastian yourself to see what it looks like, because it's literally the same thing. It's just got normal mount movement speed. Anyways, let's get to the lofty leftovers. So this is going to end up being a Luxion exclusive item, which has to do with Thanksgiving. I don't know the American Thanksgiving time, so I'm assuming that this is synced up with it, because obviously in Canada we had, I mean, our Thanksgiving's at a different time. But either way, it is a fully eaten chicken or turkey, so I like it. Then there is the Solidarity. So this, oddly enough, you end up getting the boat. They still seem to have messed up and not give you the actual sale with this. Maybe it doesn't, it just doesn't tell me about that. Somebody let me know in the comments if you end up going for this boat and unlocking it and it ends up giving you the sale. That would be really cool to know. But generally speaking, I'm pretty sure this just gives you the boat, because I'm pretty sure a lot of Luxion's items don't end up actually giving you the sale. This, yeah, I was gonna say, is going to end up being expensive, not because people actually want it, because nobody cares about a boat, but it's just because of the 100 dragon coins. However, you can see that this bad boy is like 500k flux. Or you can spend like almost half the amount of dragon coins on Sebastian and sell it for more than 500k flux, at least on PC anyways. So this other item, the or wait, before we do that, I guess I should show you. Okay, big boat, yeah, whatever. It's just a giant boat. Not really anything super special. It is special to Trove's lore because there used to be a giant boat in the hub that looked like that, and it ended up essentially teleporting you to Geode's surface. But anyways, that ended up getting removed because they didn't want to end up making the HUD interesting in any way, shape, or form. Now this is going to end up being another item that is exclusive out of Luxion. You can see it's very expensive on the dragon coin front, which I guess kind of makes sense. It does give good mastery, and it is going to end up being a griffin, which does mean that it's a gliding mount. Totally looks like this was something designed for, I don't know, like either Hearts of Darkness or Chaos Chest or something, and then they just, as usual, rehashed it into Luxion's inventory. That's my 2 cents towards it anyway, just my opinion based on the look of it, or it was related to the Everdark. I don't know. That's, I mean, it's called the Everdark Skies, yes, obviously, but I'm just saying that it's kind of inappropriate that it's in Luxion's inventory. And then in the style section, you notice there's hats and weapon styles, and they all have different categories. So the Luxion style stash will unlock a random seasonal event pinata or Luxion equipment style that you don't already own, which is literally just going to end up being like 1 mastery a pop, and they're not very good looking items, honestly speaking. But we do have the Streamer Dream 1 box, so you can get 1 Streamer Dream box. Not to be confused with the Streamer Dream 1, because there are actually Streamer Dream 1, 2, and 3, although 1 isn't labeled properly. And this is going to end up being the OG allies that they ended up adding way back in the day. Playful Scytheling was my ally that they ended up making, and I don't know. I thought that was a pretty cool time, because I remember watching the dev stream while they were like talking about them, and the way that the guy ended up designing this was, you see he's got the little white slick of hair because of, you know, when I used to wear the wigs in the videos, and then apparently apparently the designer saw me in a red shirt once, and so that's why he put it on this character, even though purple's always been my thing, but whatever, I don't know. And then there's the Golden Hoard Dragon Soul. So there's actually going to end up being a dragon badge that you can get out of this, which gives you tons and tons of mastery. For consuming 5 of these souls, you end up actually getting a pretty decent starting ally for a physical character anyways. And then there's also going to end up being the dragons themselves. So there's going to be multiple forms of this dragon. So you can see here's the cookie cutter dragon that doesn't actually fly or anything like that. Then there's going to end up being all the way up to the fully maxed out dragon. One of them can fly, but it can't shoot fireballs. And then this is going to end up being the fully maxed out one that does shoot fireballs. And obviously, you know, you have to consume 100 of this idiot's dragon souls, and he's going to be on a bi-weekly schedule, blah, blah, which means he's here this week. Next week's Caruxian, and then the week after that is going to be Luxion again. So you can only buy 15 a pop, which sucks, because that means that you're going to have to slowly get these over the course of like over 2 months basically, and then on top of all of that, it's going to cost you 400 dragon coins, but it is just 400 dragon coins outright, rather than having to craft an egg and take dragon coins as well as other resources, so on and so forth. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate you watching. Hope you ended up enjoying today's video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm hoping to have some type of horror game set up for Halloween, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't really have anything planned. I didn't really have the chance to, because, you know, my wedding stuff and blah, 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 which, I mean, I know, obviously, you know, I'm over the wedding stuff now, and we're kind of getting back into the swing of things over here on the channel. But generally speaking, I've been really enjoying live streaming for you guys and stuff. So I'm hoping to have some sort of horror game or video that I can end up playing with you guys on Halloween. On top of all of that, the big project in my life that's taking a lot of my time right now is getting things organized for Mariko and me. We're going to be supposedly moving into our condo in December, just because the condo kept getting delayed over the year. And I'm kind of expecting it to get delayed again, but it's just been a very tedious, you know, setup of, okay, we gotta get a quote about insurance, and then we can't end up going for the insurance yet because it's too far away from the move-in date, and you guys don't care real life adult stuff, okay? That's basically what's going on. But otherwise, as far as just the channel is concerned, the excitement is still there. You know, I've got lots of ideas for Trove videos. We got God of War in like a week or two, as well as the Genshin update, so that'll be pretty cool. But anyways, now I'm rambling. Thanks for watching though, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you've been having some good times and having some laughs and enjoying the content. Smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want, support the channel. Have a wonderful day, everybody.